Well, I think that's enough main story for now, which means it's time to get to another dungeon. So this one is going to be back in Mordona, or at least the quest is going to be back in Mordona. It is nice that the majority of these are actually all over here. That's the one I'm looking for, Maniac Manor.
Forgive me, friend. A most chilling encounter has under my nose on edge. I was traveling through the shroud when a man accosted me out of nowhere. His eyes darting wildly in fear, he spoke of a haunted mansion from which the tortured screams of young maidens can be heard day and night. A Haukke Manor, was it?
Oh no. Oh, this is Haukke Manor, isn't it?
Haukke Manor, yes. What's that? You purged the self-same mass of its unholy inhabitants some time ago. That is curious indeed. The man recounted the events as if they'd happened not days ago. While it would put my heart at ease to know his tale was but a fancy born of a few too many flagons of mead, the poor soul had not the air of a drunk or a liar. Perhaps you know someone who could shed light on the matter?
Speak with Usendel and Gradania. Oh, it's the old man that we got the normal Haukke Manor from.
Friend, it is good to see you again. How I wish I could greet you with more joyful tidings. I trust you have heard the rumors. Yes, I fear they are true, and then some. Oh, wherever shall I begin? After you released my lady from her torment, a deed of bravery and kindness that I will remember until the last of my days, I paid visit to the Wood Whalers and told the tale in all its tragedy, that the guardians of the 12's Wood might know the truth. Though the Whalers did not doubt my words, they insisted on a thorough investigation of the manor. Without witnessing my lady's remains for themselves, I was told, they could hardly vouch for the citizenry's safety. A prudent judgment, I thought, and I did not argue. It is what happened next that confounded everyone, myself most of all. A contingent of Wood Whalers was dispatched to the manor, and I personally escorted them in. This would be the last I saw of them, for nary a one returned. Minutes turned to hours, and before long, night surrounded the silent manor. 'Twas then the screams began again, ungodly, heartrending screams that shall be burned in my memory forevermore. Against my better reasoning, I mustered the courage to peer inside. Oh, how I wish I had not, for what peered back, friend, was someone, nay, something. For that which I saw surely possessed no soul like you or I, that has no right to exist in our world. The Whalers have dispatched another contingent to investigate the manor. The fools, do they not see that they have writ their own death sentence? I cannot save them, but you, my friend, you may succeed where I so miserably failed. I implore you, pray come to our aid once more.
All right, back into the manor. That sounds like a blast. I guess I just have to walk up to the door, huh? Knock, knock. You're letting me in again, right? Come on. Open the door. Thank you. Not fond of having to go back into this place, guys. Really not. Haukke Manor hard, now accessible. Oh boy. There we are. Scarred by the calamity and warped by vanity, the lady of House D'Artanokus has made a bargain with the Void Scent and lost her soul, as is so often the case with such sketchy arrangements. Now her manor is a lair to all manner of dark beings, and the elite band of Wood Whalers sent to purge them has failed to report back. A second try is now in the works. That sounds like a good idea. Ooh. Well, this thing got a mood lighting change. Ooh, I know. Another day, another dungeon, and literally another day. This is what I get for trying to record an old dungeon as a DPS in the middle of the night. I sat in that queue for about 30 plus minutes before I gave up. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it in the morning. Oh, hey. Wow, the Wood Whalers are actually here. All right, what are we looking at? We got a Gunbreaker tank, a Summoner as our other DPS, and an Astro as a healer. Very nice. Now you might be noticing we're actually starting up on the second floor this time, as opposed to before, where we actually ended up having to start on the basement. Oh, right. Oh yeah, there's a fun mechanic right there. Yeah, if you don't, this dungeon, you can actually save some of the wood whalers, but if you don't do it fast enough, well, they get turned into demons. Which, trust me, is not fun from anybody. Alright, I'll just make this claviture go bye-bye. Or at least to get a nice chunk out of her. Ain't nobody gonna stun that. Alright, guess not. I suppose I should have stunned that. I'm not used to actually having a stun on a DPS anymore. Should have stunned that. That was our fault. Oh yes, the key mechanic is back, but it's nowhere near as important as it was in the old dungeon. It only really shows up in the first section. So you don't need to worry too much about it. All right, the claviture here is the one that does the demonized attack, so they're the ones you want to prioritize. So burn them down, and if you see them start casting demonize, just stun their ass. There we go, problem solved. No more demon, and the wood whaler gets to escape. Grab the key and open the door. See how easy this is? I don't have to go multiple rooms away. The door is always right there. I want the right enemy here. Please give me the right enemy, thank you. Otherwise we're gonna end up with problems here. And this deck is doing a good job. They're actually pulling things, facing them away like they should. Another whaler gets away, we get another key. Very simple. I love this music. All the hard mode dungeons in the Realm Reborn patches have this funky kind of 8-bit-esque music, which is nice, but at the same time kind of bites because, you know, it makes them blur together. It reduces their personality. And they stopped doing this, I think, around 2.4, 2.5. They started deciding, you know what? These dungeons deserve their own proper personality. And I'm glad they did. And suddenly more enemies to play with. These Manor Sentries, they're not too bad. Oh, I love that big hit. It's the one joy of being a samurai is you get to post up some big numbers. Thank you. Ah, and we've reached our first boss, the Manor Jester, and his butler allies. So these guys you want to get rid of first. They're just ads. Trash, nothing special there. Hell, those folded a lot faster than I thought they would. Now the Jester's pretty easy, to be honest. You shouldn't have any real problems with him. I don't even think he has any major mechanics. Give him the old dot. And just go to town on him. Like, see, I literally haven't had to do anything. I don't think the tanks had to do anything. Oh, that's a mechanic. I'm not sure what it does. I think that's just him trying to summon stuff. Not gonna give him that opportunity. Oh, he does have that. Come on. There we go. Get out of that circle of ice there. That was starting to sting a little bit. And now we get teleported to the next area as opposed to just walking around. Ooh, oh, I remember this. Hey, you remember those void lanterns that showed up in the final boss of the normal dungeon? Yeah, now they're an environmental hazard. And these things can get annoying in this area if your tank's not careful or your healer's not paying attention. Now what you want to do, ideally, you actually do want to fat pull this section, but you want to fat pull them to a very specific spot. Here in the corner. Here in the corner. Here in the corner, thank you. You want to stay in the corner because there's no void lanterns here. So you can avoid dealing with these. And you'll see when we take out, I believe, the warden, all the lanterns behind us will actually shut down. Oop. Lost my target there. Yeah, see, the flame within the void lamp gutters out. And now we just move on to the next group. Pair of acrobats. Nothing special here. Goodbye. You know what? Let's swap back to the single target. I need to get my buffs back on. Assuming I actually can. Jeez. But barely. Now, yeah, obviously, we're just passing by a locked door. Oh, I think we missed something. Oh, right, we did miss something. We have a key on us. We need to open this door. You know, because we're not complete idiots. I say as we completely walk by the door. Seriously, that was silly. I don't know how we missed that. Oh yeah, just like before, the sentry runs away and he'll be the one unlocking the door for us. You know, because that sigil does kind of look a little familiar. Thank you. Oh, the second boss, Ash. Okay, this guy's mechanics are basically just dodge all the AoEs. Which, you know, doesn't sound too bad, but oh boy, they're gonna be AoEs. This guy is a disco ball fight. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. See, here they come. Now, thankfully, we are tearing this guy. Oh yeah, you might want to move him there, tank. He's taking a lot of damage he shouldn't. Ow, yeah, I got clipped by that. Come on, fat samurai, here, let's go. Whew. Thank you. Oh, hi there. Hello, Ad. And goodbye, Ad. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Another one of those damn scythe things. Like I said, it's a disco fight. Lots of AoEs around to dodge. Aw, he died before I could Madara him. Beat the boss, we get another crystal ball, and off we go again. And this time we get to start in the basement. See, compared to the old Haukke, this one's a lot harder to get lost in, and I'm fine with that. I have no problems doing this. Oh, we're fat pulling. We are fat pulling once again. Oh, I'm gonna take that footman out for. Oh, he's really fat pulling. He is pulling hard. He's got a lot of confidence in that Astro. Or a lot of confidence in us to AoE these bastards down before the Astro gets overwhelmed. Which, to be fair, we seem to be doing a decent job of. And toast, down to 1. See, as you get more confident in playing the classes, you can kind of do fun fat pulls like this. And they're really not that bad. I know it sucks feeling like you're being rushed through the dungeons sometimes, and it is very true, especially since someone did say they were new in this dungeon, so we probably shouldn't be fat pulling quite so hard. So that way, you know, they get the proper experience, but still. We make do with what we got, and what we got is people who want to go fast. Alright, we are finally ready for the final boss. Now this one, if you are not paying attention, this boss will actually wreck you. Oh, this is just a fun place to be. You look vaguely familiar. But no, you're actually not the boss from the normal mode, so. Yep. Alright, this is Halicarnassus. And this one will emphasize rule number 1 of dealing with dungeon bosses: kill the ads first. Specifically, in her case, the ads she summons, while they are unkillable, you want them as low as possible. And for one very specific reason. She will eat them and do damage based on how much health they had left. So, if they're not low enough, y'all gonna die. Hands down, y'all just gonna die. Uh-oh. And if you push her too fast, she will just go straight to eating them. So you want to be very careful not to push her so fast. There we go. That ad was a 0.1%. He's as low as he's gonna get. So she eats the ad. And then she does her big old AoE attack, Blood Rain, which did, you know, just 1,000 because, you know, we killed all her ad. We killed all their ad health. And now the second set of ads spawn. Alright. Ah, get back here! That damn Void Fire attack is so annoying. I probably ran right back into that. Yeah, I did. Now, she will eat both of these back to back, so you want to make sure they're both really low. Alright, so they're both dealt with. As you can see, she's also accumulating buffs as she eats people. She's now immune to stun, she's immune to silence, she has a damage buff. And that yell means it's time for another ad. And this ad is a little special because guess what? It's the boss from normal mode. And she's dead. We pushed her too fast. See, that's what happens. We pushed the boss too fast and she immediately ate the third ad. Oh, the poor Gunbreaker's got to solo this shit. He's gonna die. Well, I guess we get to see this boss in its entirety all over again because we pushed her so fast, she hit the threshold where she eats the last ad right as she spawned it. The freaking ad had way too much health and we all got crunched. Oh, it was beautiful. That was funny. All right, go into this one really quick so I can get her with the dot and then we'll have some fun. Alright. Time for the Manor Sentry to go bye-bye. And this should literally, yeah, there we go. Chunk him down to nothing there. There we go, yep. Now she's got her stun and silence immunity again. Honestly, I don't know why they bother showing that, because most bosses actually are immune to stun and silence and all those fun things. Alright, time for the maidservants. Oh, one's low, but we gotta get that other one down fast. Because she'll eat them back to back here. There we go. Now, I'm not gonna dot her again because I don't want the same thing that happened before to happen, where we end up accidentally pushing her too fast. Okay, there's the other ad. And as I was saying before we got so rudely interrupted, this is actually the boss of the normal mode. She has the exact same HP, if I remember correctly, too. And look how fast we're destroying her. This is just proof of how far you've come. Oh, okay, yeah, we got her all the way down to nothing that time. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna blast your ass. There we go. Because I don't want to deal with her last mechanic as much as possible. Thank you. Her last mechanic is annoying. She's just an undodgeable room-wide AoE, which causes everybody to slowly start walking towards her. Then she picks somebody and goes, you get a giant AoE underneath you, and everyone else near you is just unpleasantly happy as well. And there you have it. Another manor cleared out. Once again, hopefully this time the damn void scent will stay dead. Ay. They never stay dead. They never stay dead, guys. They never do. All right, I'm gonna leave this one here for now. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me to find out what other inane things I'm gonna have to do for the Domans before we can get them to Mordona. On the plus side, near the back end of this quest line is the very first primal I ever saw in action. And I'll give you that story in the next video. See you then.